back, YouTube, to another video. Um, I don't know how to start this video, but I'm just gonna go jump right into it. I don't know if I can get all the words out that I want to express in this video, but it's about image of self and how I see myself. Right now, I'm like the ripe old age of 24, and of course, I suffer from every problem every person suffers from, which is like comparing your life on social media because we're on it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and all that stuff. No matter what social media app you're on, you can't escape it. You may say, oh, I don't be on TikTok. You're going to find it on YouTube. You may say I'm not on YouTube. You're going to find it on Pinterest, so on and so on and so on. And honestly, like, I've taken a step back this year. I've really not criticized my life, but like inspected my life and said, like, I really want to change. Like, I've not accomplished the goals that I thought I'll be accomplished by 24. You know, I had a different view of what the world would be for me at 24 and what it meant to get there. So honestly, I want to start vlogging like consistently. I want to see myself. I want to vlog and document this stuff on my YouTube channel and document the change of self, you know? Like, what do I want to be? How do I get there? Step by step, analyzing and trying to get to that promised land that I want to reach so bad, you know? I feel like I also want to change my worldview of saying, like, instead of accomplishing it, I'm doing it, you know? Like, I don't think you can just say, oh, once I get rich at 30, life is over, that's it, call it a day, you know? I think life is always continuing, you know? You want to always evolve. And I've set so many goals this year so I can change. Like, I want to learn a new language. I want to be able to get a job and finish school and everything. But getting there, I've realized myself that I'm not like I love dreaming it, you know? I think that's what social media has done. Mind porn. Like, you've put your mind in a porn state of where it pleases itself, where like you like the act of what people are doing, you know? I like it when people are saying, they're talking about like, oh man, you can learn the language, blah, blah, blah. It just takes 10 easy steps. You can do it in 6 weeks. And then you start doing it. Two complete different things, you know? I think we're in two different ways where people are dealing with pornography, with like stroking the chicken, beating their meat in a way, but also the mind porn. The mind porn is killing us. Like, TikTok, I don't care what anybody says, it's a very good app, but it is literally destroying our pleasure self. Like, we want everything in a minute. Just like that video on TikTok you see for 28 seconds and it makes you feel good. That's how we want our life to be. We want a 28-second clip. We want a 28-second clip to last us in a year, you know? Saying like, yo, I'm gonna learn a new language. You start 2 weeks and then you quit. I was watching a playlist and the views for the first video are tremendous, and then it just drops off. So it was like a challenge to read Spanish in 30 days, like learn to read Spanish in 30 days. By the 30th day, there was barely half of what was the first video. The first video, everybody's there. The second video it was not even cut in half. It was like half of a half. And then it just gets lower and lower and lower and lower. And you just see how people in New Year's resolution, oh, I want to learn new language. And then first day, good. Second day, don't show up, you know? So I think what I want to name this video is like perspective of self, you know? You're looking through a mirror, but we're looking through a mirror of like, we want things to happen now. We're not putting off stuff. We want to go out with our friends. We want to also learn a new language. We want to do this. We want to do this. We want to do this. And it's going to involve waiting, patience. I've been reading the book of Job lately. I slacked a little bit, but I'm going to jump back into it. But when you lose everything, you know, are you gonna still be what it took you to be that person? You know, Job lost everything, but he still was faithful to God. You know, he didn't curse out his name. He would rather be cursed out than curse out God's name, because he knew who was there with him, and he knows God is with him in the bad. You know, we want to get there to speak Spanish within like a native, but we don't want to put in that work where like it's going to build character. That person that's learning that language, it's building discipline. It's building someone that can do something for a very long time and wait and remember. It builds your brain up. It makes like that's person that started that first day, and the person that's gonna be at the end of the year or 2 years from now who's learning Spanish, he's not gonna be that same person at the beginning. He's gonna have knowledge. He's gonna have recall on all different type of stuff, because he dedicated his time. He pulled off that instant gratification, you know, just doing it for 2 days or doing it 3 days and doing it 5 days. And he now sees himself in a different light. I think that's also where you can see with Job, you know, Job is not the same person when he had everything. Once he loses everything, he's a different person. Is even more appreciative of who he is, of what God has given him, you know? But that's what I have. I don't want to make this a long video, but I really do want to take you guys on a journey. Maybe next video I'll talk about like stuff I'm doing and all that stuff, and how I really want to come up with new content, like, and express myself, you know? So if you like that and you made it to the end of the video, like, subscribe, share. If not, it's whatever. Peace.
Lil' bro finger itching, niggas penny pitching. I ain't even gonna act like I ain't been there, it's just been a minute. They see me out and then salute, nigga, I been lieutenant. Ex bitch tryna spin back, but her subscription ended.